in the wild circus of American politics, where billionaires strut like peacocks and dynasties clash like toddlers fighting over a toy. One tiny moment stole the whole show. It featured teenage Barron Trump, who looked like he'd rather be literally anywhere else, and Elon Musk channeling the energy of a golden retriever on espresso. Their brief interaction at an inauguration became a viral sensation faster than Elon can tweet Dogecoin to the moon. Little did anyone know that awkward clip might have predicted more drama than an entire season of Keeping Up with the Billionaires. So buckle up, because this tale has tech moguls, political soap operas, billionaire beefs, and one teenager's world-famous poker face. The viral clip that started it all. Months before Donald Trump and Elon Musk's bromance went from best bros to "you're dead to me," there was a peculiar scene at a Trump inauguration event. As Trump took center stage, delivering one of his classic speeches, the audience stood and applauded. Cameras panned over the audience, capturing proud supporters, enthusiastic dignitaries, and celebrities trying to stay relevant. Among the sea of clapping hands and forced smiles sat Barron Trump, Donald's youngest son, stone-faced and deeply unimpressed. His teenage apathy stood in hilarious contrast to the man seated somewhat nearby, none other than Elon Musk. Musk, the Tesla-driving, Mars-dreaming, Dogecoin-tweeting tech billionaire, was putting on a bizarre performance for the cameras. He flashed enthusiastic thumbs up, wore goofy facial expressions that screamed, "Look how fun I am," and generally appeared to be auditioning for a part in a sitcom rather than attending a serious political event. Barron, on the other hand, looked like someone who had just been grounded from Fortnite for the rest of his high school years. Social media, being the infinite meme generator that it is, wasted no time. One ex, formerly Twitter user, hilariously asked, "Who decided to put Elon Musk and Barron Trump beside each other?" The difference in energy is hilarious. Technically, they weren't directly beside one another, but the camera angle did its job, making it seem like they were locked in some cosmic buddy comedy. Another user summed it up more dramatically. Barron looked incredibly uncomfortable the entire time. That's the understatement of the year. Little did anyone know that this seemingly trivial moment would foreshadow a much bigger rift between the two families. A bromance turned soap opera. While the world laughed at Musk's awkwardness and Barron's deadly serious expression, behind closed doors, the bromance between Elon Musk and Donald Trump was unraveling like a poorly tied shoelace. Once upon a time, Trump and Musk had been surprisingly chummy. Musk had served on Trump's business advisory councils, attended high-profile dinners, and generally enjoyed being part of the inner circle. However, their alliance was about as stable as a Tesla on autopilot during a thunderstorm. The trouble really started when Musk decided to distance himself from Trump's administration, particularly after some controversial political decisions. And just like any Hollywood breakup, things got messy fast. The two soon found themselves at odds over a GOP bill that would cut government subsidies. Subsidies that conveniently benefited Musk's companies like Tesla and SpaceX. Trump, never one to avoid stirring the pot, accused Musk of being defensive because the legislation threatened his electric vehicle empire. Trump argued that if the government wanted to reduce spending quickly, they could start by slashing contracts and subsidies that padded Musk's billion-dollar businesses. Musk, being Musk, didn't take that lying down. He clapped back in grand fashion, claiming that he was one of the reasons Trump even managed to snag his second term in office. A bold claim, though not entirely surprising for a man who once named his child XAE-12. Then, Musk escalated things into nuclear territory. In a now-deleted tweet, he hinted that Donald Trump might be mentioned in the infamous Epstein files. Boom! The internet caught fire faster than a lithium-ion battery short circuit. The inauguration clip resurfaces. As the Trump-Musk feud went public, that awkward inauguration clip suddenly found new life. Like any good scandal, people started revisiting old footage for signs that someone knew all along. One particularly astute ex-user joked, "Barron saw this all playing out from the beginning like Aaron Jerger," a nod to clairvoyance in case you're not up on your meme references. Another simply said, "Barron knew." At this point, Barron Trump, with his solemn teenage expression, became the accidental prophet of the entire saga. Was he silently judging Musk's over-the-top enthusiasm that day? Could he see through the glitzy facade to the tech billionaire's true nature? Or was he simply annoyed he wasn't allowed to bring his Nintendo Switch to the ceremony? The world may never know. The strange Thanksgiving truce. Despite the future tension that would soon engulf their relationship, there was a moment of peace in 2024. The calm before the Twitter storms. During Thanksgiving of that year, Elon Musk and the Trump family gathered for an extravagant $350 per plate dinner at Mar-a-Lago, Trump's personal playground for the rich, famous, and scandal-prone. A photo from the event surfaced online showing Donald chatting with Barron, while Musk was also present at the table. The internet, once again doing what it does best, turned the photo into a viral meme. One ex-user humorously captioned it, "Is it okay if I'm friends with Elon? I'll allow it, father." Even Musk couldn't resist joining the party, replying to the post with a clarification. "I was discussing consciousness and video games with Barron." Because naturally, that's what two of the world's most talked about figures would bond over: the metaphysics of consciousness and Call of Duty. Mama Musk enters the chat. Just when you thought it couldn't get any stranger, Elon Musk's mother, May Musk, model, author, and professional Twitter supporter of her son, chimed in. Responding to the growing buzz about the Thanksgiving conversation, May tweeted, "They were talking all night. Barron is very smart. Apparently the topics range from consciousness to video games to interplanetary colonization. Because why have small talk when you can plan humanity's escape to Mars?" In a later interview on Fox Business, May revealed even more about the conversation. She explained that Barron and Elon spent the evening discussing which planets would make the best new home for civilization, with Elon passionately making the case for Mars as humanity's ultimate destination. Honestly, that's probably a more sophisticated Thanksgiving conversation than most families manage after 3 glasses of wine and too much stuffing. What happened in those 2 months? The Thanksgiving dinner took place just 2 months before the infamous inauguration video went viral. That timeline begs the question, what happened between pumpkin pie and the inauguration podium? Maybe Barron left that dinner thinking, "You know what, video games and Mars are cool, but I don't want this guy anywhere near my father's political decisions." Or perhaps Barron simply saw something that most people missed, that Musk's erratic behavior, grandiose ideas, and social media antics might not be ideal qualifications for steering national policy. Whatever the case, Barron's skeptical expression at the inauguration seems, in hindsight, incredibly on point. Billionaire breakups and passive-aggressive tweets. After that brief holiday truce, the relationship between Trump and Musk nosedived spectacularly. Their passive-aggressive tweets turned into full-blown verbal brawls for the world to witness. Trump accused Musk of disloyalty, Musk accused Trump of hypocrisy, and social media users gleefully provided commentary like a live audience at a chaotic family reunion. And through it all, that clip of Barron remained a recurring symbol. A stoic teenager watching adults self-destruct around him with all the wisdom and apathy of someone who's seen too many episodes of Succession, the internet's favorite silent star. Over time, Barron Trump has become something of an internet legend for his uncanny ability to say absolutely nothing while speaking volumes. His expressions have become memes, his silence has been interpreted as prophetic wisdom, and his presence at these strange intersections of politics and pop culture has made him a fascinating figure. While his father tweets into the void, and Elon Musk continues his quest to turn every social media platform into his personal playground, Barron maintains a quiet dignity, occasionally spotted looking deeply unamused while history unfolds in real time. And there you have it. Billionaire drama, teenage side-eye, and enough memes to fuel the internet for years. If you enjoyed this wild ride, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss any of our future dives into the chaos of the rich and famous. Trust me, with stories like these, you'll want front row seats.